Okay, this should work, hopefully. Not sure why this was not working. Yep. Thanks for the heads up, TC. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I think what we are going to do now is we now know that if the user is this is what we did yesterday. If the user does not exist, basically if it's a new user, we are going to say welcome to the game, here are the rules and all this stuff, right? Which is like the very first time the user comes in here. So let's just remove this console.log, we don't need this, right? But if not, there are a few conditions that we need to look into. So one of the conditions that we need to look into is if they do have an account, and they have answered today's question. So they have answered today's question, but they have not yet answered the weekly question. Sorry, they have not answered the weekly theme yet. So what we are going to do here is let's do data.item. So before we do that, I think we'll just need to do something else here. So once the user answers the question, right? So once the user says that, hey, okay, here's the answer. So what we are doing is we do this one, right, where we say we update the last answered day, and we pass the parameters to the DynamoDB. If the user answers the weekly question, right? So if the user has answered the weekly question, they'd come in here. They'd come in right here. Okay. So what we are going to do here is we are going to write another DB helper. So we already have get user, we have update last answered day. We are going to take this exact method as is and use that to track if they have answered the week's question. Update weekly answer. So if they have answered the week's theme as well, we are going to record that into the database. So we are going to say last answered week, last answered week, and you know what, so another thing that we need here is they come in and answer on the week. Let's say attempt. Yeah, I think we'll need attempt as well. So I'll explain in a while what this basically means. But basically we have a function now. The function's name is update weekly answer. We are taking in the user ID. Let me just, I think I just need to, yeah. We're going to say current week, right? So this function takes the user ID and the current week, right? So the last, we are going to pass the week in here. So current week, right? Now for the weekly theme. Okay. So now what we plan to do here is yeah, let's just copy this directly. This is perfectly fine, right? So if dot update last, okay, update weekly answer, and we need to pass the current week. So let me just see how we can call the current week. I think we had something for that. Let's just see. Current week is equal to so we'll just get this, but we are going to pass this variable here, and current week. Okay, let's remove some. Let's clean out code. It's always good to clean out some of our code. Makes it easier to read for us. So I think we did have a method here where we are calculating the week. So there it is. So function get current week, and what we are going to do in current week is basically just copy this as is. So yeah, you know what, I could get current day or week, okay, and mode, let's just call this as mode, and because this is almost the same code, I do not want to spend a lot of time duplicate the code. So let's just week number, let's just copy this as is, right? So if mode equal to current day, then return current day number, right? Else return week string. So basically I just cleaned out the code a bit. I do not want to duplicate use the same stuff. So current day or week, new date, first week plus number of string, if mode is equal to day, right? And then we'll need to go back here and change certain things. So what we are going to do, the very first thing that we need to do here is current day number, right? Get current day number. So instead of get current day number, we'll change this as get current day or week, and here we can say day, pass day as the parameter, right? And it should, if mode is day, that should just work straightforward. And we need to do this at one more place. This is this one, which is get current day or week, and pass in day here again, right? So now if we do this, we can do get current day or week, and here we'll pass in the week. So we need the week here. So what we'll do is we'll get the current week and then current day or week, and then back to the database. This is our database. So what we are going to do here is whatever we get in the current week, we are going to add it to the database. So let's try and see if this works at this point. Hopefully that works, does not give any error. Perfect. Control plus kick to follow link. Developer.amazon.com. It just feels so good when you kind of set up local debugging, because you don't have to wait for like your code getting deployed to Lambda every time, and we haven't used the AWS endpoint in a while. Like, we haven't opened up AWS at all in a while. I just realized that. So it's really really good. Even if we did spend one whole episode of this on that, but this is good. So okay, let's open Wordcatcher. So now what's going to happen is, hopefully this, okay.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Yeah, not sure why that. Yeah, barring these weird issues that keep coming up every now and then, I think it works really great.
You have answered
Yes, so
today's question.
oh yeah, so this is something that we are still doing, right? So open Wordcatcher. So the user has not yet answered today's question. So that's where we were stuck. So let's, if data dot item, so what we are going to do now is, so right now we are just checking if the user does not exist. So if the user does not exist, we go take them into the fresh flow. But if the user exists, right, and they have not answered today's question, then we will give them today's question. But if they have answered today's question, then there's a totally different workflow we want to take them on. So first let's take this step by step. So the very first thing that we want to do is, if data.item.last answer day of S, is that how we pick it up? Yeah, I guess last answer day of S is not equal to current day, right? Which means, so let's also get these two values in here, and we'll want to put this within the else block because we do not want to call it unnecessarily, and we can rewrite this logic later on, but what we are first doing is we are just making sure that we have the logic first, and then we'll clean it up. So current day, so we've gotten the current day, right? So I think that is working, right? So if data.item.last answer day, so so today should be 160, right? So if this is not equal to 160, then we are going to say speak output plus equal to handler input dot t daily question, or rather, yeah, handler input dot t plus whoops. So welcome underscore back. So speak output handler input dot t welcome back plus handler input dot t daily question, right? Okay. I think let's do this. So what we are going to do here is, if this is not equal to current day, which means if they have not answered today's question yet, we'll say, hey, welcome back, are you ready for today's question, right? And I'm kind of thinking maybe we can just remove this entire logic where we are asking the customer if they are ready, and should directly just jump into that. We just do not want like a we do not want to ask the customer every time, are you ready for the question, right? Because that's why they come to the game, I would imagine. So we'll figure that out at a later point. But yeah, let's see what happens when we do this. So I've just put this within here, and let's hope this works, right? Exit. There we go. Open Wordcatcher.
You have
So
answered
it still
today's
says
question.
I've answered today's question. So that means it's coming in here. So what gives? Let's see. Okay, console.log data.item.last answered day of S, right? Let's see if that works. Exit. Open Wordcatcher.
You have answered today's
Okay.
question.
Why does it not show? Do I need to stop debugging and start debugging again? Open Wordcatcher.
Sorry, I had trouble doing what you asked. Please try
Not read
again.
property answer of undefined index.js 111. Where is this coming from? Oh, do I need to exit first?
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Let's reload. Open Wordcatcher. Okay.
There was a problem with the requested skills response. Welcome _Backcurry, you ready?
Yeah, so that worked for us. I'm not sure why, but yep, that did. So it is coming in here, right? So the current, we got 159, but the response is returning 160. So that's working for us. So let's just go back in here and welcome _back. Welcome back to Wordcatcher. Looks like you have come excuse me, come back for more, right? And this should work, I'm guessing. Yeah, now let's just put in a comma in here. Welcome back, handler input.t. So start debugging, or rather run, stop debugging, run, start debugging again, exit, open Wordcatcher.
Welcome
Okay, so
back to
welcome back to
Wordcatcher.
Wordcatcher. Looks
Looks like you have come back for more. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes.
Sorry, I had
So
trouble
the
doing
moment
what
someone
you
says
asked.
yes,
Please try again.
Yes, this is now failing because you're not doing a bunch of stuff, like you're not putting question mode, session attributes and all of these things. So we could just copy this and paste it here, right? And maybe what I should do here is right, so question mode is daily, session attributes dot question is equal to question mode, hint used 0, attributes manager dot set session attributes to. Yep, this looks fine. So let's just do this. Open Wordcatcher.
Welcome back to
Yes.
Wednesday
Yeah.
question.
So now I'm going to say clock.
That is the correct answer. You get 10
if I do a
points.
scan, you can
Do
see
you
that
want
this
to take
user
a
has
guess
now
at this week's
answered
theme?
today's question. Now, do you want to take a guess at this week's theme? Right? So I'm going to say yes.
Sunday
So I'm
question.
going to get the Sunday question and I'm going to say time.
You get 40 points.
So there we go. So we
Come
got
back
40
tomorrow to
points.
continue your streak
So
and top
that
our
basic
leaderboards.
gameplay is there, but now, okay, let's see if that's gotten registered here. Okay, expect parameter items attempt dot n to be a string. Okay. Where did that go? Parameter item last answer be attempt. They want this to be a string. Okay, let's pass in a string. Should not be an issue. Let's stop debugging and let's start debugging again. But the problem is, how do I kind of update this? I wish there was an easy way to update this. Update item, choose a table, is user ID. Condition not user ID. I think last answer day is equal to number 160 and set attribute name last answer day to number 159, right? Let's see if that works. Condition check failed for the operation. Not sure how this works really. Yeah, success item. Okay, this just inserted. No, that's not what I want. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Interesting. So this is not what I wanted though. I think we'll figure this out later. What I'm going to do here is, the best part is to just switch off the test is disabled for the skill. Like if you just disable it and enable it, we get a new user ID and we'll just focus on that. open Wordcatcher. Yes.
Wednesday question.
And Wednesday question is clock.
That is the correct
Do you want to
answer.
take a guess?
You-
Yes.
Sunday question.
So now this is Sunday question, right? So the Sunday question is time,
You get 40 points.
and
Come back
that
tomorrow
seems
to continue your
have
streak and top our
done.
leaderboards.
Yep. So what has happened is I have answered today's question, right? And I've written it down here, right? Now so now if the answer is correct, right, so this is when the answer is correct, and this is when the answer is wrong, right? So I believe if the answer is wrong, so if the weekly answer is wrong, and they have answered for today, so basically every customer should get only one chance every day. So every customer should just get one chance every day to answer the question, right? The weekly question. So if you already tried and attempted to give the answer today itself, and you were wrong at it, then you would have to be asked again. Sorry, you cannot give the answer again today, but tomorrow if you come back, you can definitely answer the weekly question. So how are we going to do that? That's an interesting problem to solve. And this part is very important, right? Because a lot of things can happen. The customers could exit the skill in the middle, and you just need to make sure that it is handled properly, right? Let's think a bit about this. Just give me a minute, folks. Okay. Let's do one thing here. So out here, if it's the weekly question right now and they answered it wrong, what do I need to do? I don't think I need to capture the week though, or do I need to? today is equal to new date. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm just wondering, how do I also capture the attempts that the customer has made? How do I kind of build a system where I make sure that they get to answer only once every day? Okay, so maybe what I think I need here is a new property which would be weekly attempt, right? So right now the last answered week was week 24. I don't think I need attempt, right? I think the reason why I used attempt was to kind of take a kind of feel like we could use oh yeah, I think I've got an idea here. So let's just do one thing, right? When we are updating the weekly answer when it is correct, right, we are not going to be sending the attempt in here, okay? You're just going to send the current week, okay? And what we are going to do is okay, we'll update this method. So this is called update weekly answer attempt. So this is not only going to now successfully capture, so even if you attempt for the weekly theme, we are going to capture that, right? So the update weekly answer attempt function, even if you're right or even if you're wrong, it's going to take that as a value, right? So now what we are going to do here is, let's just go back here and we're going to change this to update weekly answer attempt, right? Everything stays the same way, but now this is where things change, right? And let's just copy that code. We do not need to write it again. So this one, right? Yeah, I'm okay with just loading this outside as well, but that's fine. Right, so now what we need to check is if the answer was wrong, right? Current week is equal to get current day or week. We'll get the week, and db helper dot update weekly answer attempt slash current day, right? Right, so we are passing the current day as well, and then what that means is we'll go back here, we'll update this as current day, and then what we are going to do here is let's do var params is equal to like this, and if current day is equal to or rather like this, current day is equal to undefined. So if current day is not defined, then well params is this, right? So when the answer is correct, the current date is going to be undefined, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get this here. I think I did. Okay. Else, what we are going to do is it's going to be same, but here we are going to create an attempt, and attempt is going to be basically as current day. So what we are planning to do is we will capture, if you got the answer wrong, we will capture and we'll save saying that, hey, this person has tried and answered on Wednesday. So that's what we are doing, right? So how this should work is basically update weekly answer attempt. Yeah, so it just comes in here. Let's see, let's hope this works. Run, start debugging. And yeah, I think I really need to figure out why we are not able to delete these items. It would just be so easy to just delete it as it is. But let's just try it once. So I need this and interface, delete item. It's asking for user ID, right? Condition user ID is equal to control V, run. Condition check failed. Run. No items, okay. Yeah, did we delete it though? Something got deleted for sure. Right, let's try this again maybe. Delete item. Okay. Scan. No. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I think let's just proceed as is. So now let's open Wordcatcher. Right? Yes. So we are going to answer
Wednesday
the
question.
daily question correctly.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
What now? I think this looks like a start debugging. Open Wordcatcher. Yes.
Wednesday question.
Clock.
That is the
Okay.
correct answer.
Now I want to take a guess at this week's theme.
Sunday question.
And I'm going to give the wrong answer. And
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
And that seems to be because, well, I don't know why this is failing. Let's figure that out. Open Wordcatcher.
You have answered today's question. Sorry, I had trouble doing what you asked. Please try again.
in the interest of time, I'm just going to disable it. I think I'll need to figure out how I can just delete the item. Do I need to check it in some place? Open Wordcatcher. Yes.
Wednesday question.
Clock.
That is the correct answer. You get 10.
Yes.
Sunday question.
Clock again.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Okay, let's just figure this out. So we are coming in here and let's just do console. Okay, console.log entering the if block for weekly wrong answers. And it says unexpected end of JSON input. What does that mean? This is how params is supposed to be. Do I need to just not make it a string? Open Word. Okay.
You have answered today's question.
Let's reload this. Development. Open Wordcatcher. Say yes here.
Wednesday
And then
question.
clock.
That is the
And
correct
say
answer.
yes. Okay.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Oh man.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Okay. Start debugging.
Wednesday question.
Clock.
That is the correct answer.
Yes.
Sunday question.
Clock again.
That was not the right answer. But that's fine. You will get another chance till Sunday.
Yeah, that was not the right answer. So this is working, but it says invalid parameters type attempt.s to be a string. But here's the thing. Okay, s is current day. Okay, I think that needs to be a number for sure. Okay, today.getDay. Okay. Wow, current day dot is equal to current day dot to string, right? That's what we need to do. Current day is equal to current day dot to string, right? And save. Change this to a string, but I think this should be a number still. We should save this as a number, is what I feel. Let's figure that out. Okay, run, stop debugging, start debugging, come back here, switch off the development. Let's reload and development, open Wordcatcher.
Welcome to Word
Yes,
Wednesday question.
clock,
That is the correct answer.
yes,
Sunday question.
clock again.
That was
There we go.
not the
So it
right
says that was
answer.
not the right answer,
But that's
fine.
fine.
You'll get another
You
chance
will
till
get
Sunday.
another chance till Sunday.
Now, if you look in here, there we go. So week 24, last answered week, and attempt. So this is wrong, right? This if the answer was correct, this attempt would not be empty at all, right? But we are not worried about that at this point. Also, weirdly, the last answer day does not seem to have updated here, so I'm not sure what that is. What's up with that? Anyway, so week 24. Okay, wait a minute. Why that did not work? I think we need to just check what's up with that, but okay. Anyways, so we will first let's figure this out. We'll come to that later. One block at a time. So this seems to be working, right? So now what we want to make sure is, was today Wednesday? Yeah. So today is Wednesday, right? So if so I know that for the current week, so at some point I'll need to write a code where I'll say, okay, if the week and attempt match today, so if this is the 24th week and the attempt column has the value 3, which means the user has already tried and attempted on Wednesday, well, they are not going to get another chance again, right? So yeah, that's what we need to do. But what I'm concerned about is that out here, if you look at this, we had written a code here which is current day or week day, and it looks like the last answer day did not get in there, which is the last answer day is current day. So I was ideally expecting that this would also have 160 in here because I answered it correctly. So I'm just wondering what's up with that. So okay, answer for the day captured successfully. Right, let's do this. Stop debugging, start debugging again. Okay, open Wordcatcher. Yes.
Wednesday question.
Clock.
That is the correct
Answer was
answer.
captured
You
successfully,
get 10
right?
points.
So now,
Do you want to take a guess at
okay,
this
I
week's
have
theme?
this latest one. Yes, I want to answer this week's capture
Sunday
successfully.
question.
Sunday question is clock.
That was not the right
Oh,
answer.
you know what?
But that's fine. You will get another chance
I
till
understand why
Sunday.
this is happening. That is because this is update last answer day, right? We are doing a put item and we are again doing a put item here. We should not be doing a put item. We should be updating the item, right? And that's where we went wrong. So let's go back to DynamoDB. DynamoDB update item. I'm not looking for document client. I'm rather looking for Node.js. Without using document client. That even work? I don't want to use document client. Okay, DynamoDB put item Node.js. Hey, good morning, Startup Sanatana. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Did we have an update code return? We use document client. Document dot update. So we've tried this before too, and what I have done in the past, it seems like, is I've updated using document.update, which is and what I'm doing here is use the DynamoDB. Okay, this is something that I've been doing for a while, startup Sanatana. So hopefully this continues for a while. I'm just wondering what else can I do here. I do not want to use the document client, but if I have to, would it work? Okay, I think we're going to stop for today. I have streamed for almost like a hour and 10 minutes. I have an early work day starting, so I think I'm going to stop it for today. But having said that, I think decent progress today. We have, at least we are getting into saving the updates properly, and there's just some small issues that we need to fix with the entire gameplay, but it looks like it's more or less sorted out. So I think once we kind of do all this, once we've gotten the weekly answers correct, the daily answers correct, what we are going to do next is we are going to work with GameOn SDK. And basically what we are going to do with GameOn SDK is GameOn SDK is we're going to try and use that for weekly challenges, player name generator, creating a tournament and stuff like that. So that's something that I am kind of hopeful that this would work out properly. And let's see. Yeah, startup Santana, that's the jumbo hydration unit. So yeah, so that's what we are planning to do for the next couple of streams. Once we kind of get a hang of getting the basic stuff up and running, I think that's what we will pick up next. So let's just work it out into the work log. Okay, 6.9. Okay, 6.9. What we did on 6.9 is worked on the weekly answer attempt capturing, right? And what we need to do next is, I think we've done this. they have answered this week's question or not. That's something that we've done. We've also done, depending on users' performance for the day, we've done this. What we need to do next is worked on the weekly attempt capturing. What we need to do now is write the logic in such a way that, so there's a bug right now, it's not a feature. So write the logic in such a way that the weekly answer does not overwrite database row, right? So that's the first thing that we need to do, so that the weekly answer does not overwrite the database row. So that's the first thing. Capture daily and weekly answers properly. So what I mean by this is basically once the user comes back, right, we need to figure out if they have answered today's question, and if they have answered today's question, then based on their attempt on the weekly answer, just say that, okay, hey, they have answered it properly, they've not answered it properly, and then kind of set that up properly, and after that is when we need to go into GameOn. So yeah, that's pretty much what we are planning to do up next, and hopefully that works out well, folks. As usual, thank you so much for joining in. TC Startup Sanatana, really appreciate you joining in on the stream. That's it for today, and I'll see you folks tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. IST, working on the same thing. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.